Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's morning show. Hope you guys had fun, slept well yesterday after I beat Manchester United because I did. I even wake up late today. Go on, say. All right, so Alan Shearer, who's one of the football pundits, called the talk say it is too early to judge Victor Gyokeres. For all those people in the banter us now, oh, Victor Gyokeres playing, he leg no touch ball, this one, that one, and 4 times, wipe shots, do this, do that one. So Alan Shearer, not just Alan Shearer, even for Talk Sport self, I was watching Alan Pardew and Ali McCoist, all of them, they talk the same thing. Say it is too early, because you can't be judging a player by just one game, especially when they play against a very, very big opponent, very, very strong, like people they very, very determined to beat us. You guys, because their coach don't give them that ginger, say these people they always beat us, so we must beat them. And if you watch yesterday, no be one person they mark Gyokeres, anytime when they go drag and fall under because the coach don't tell them in pedigree, in antecedent, the coach only dossier. The coach don't let them know say this one, I fly you. No give one chance. If you give one space, you will testify. So when you look how CBR even carried the reports, Alan Shearer and Gary Lineker comments on Victor Gyokeres' tough Arsenal debut. So Lineker and I first started the chat. They say it was a very, very tough start for the Arsenal striker. They were miles below their best because Arsenal believe himself, Arsenal players don't already play well, but they got their 3 points. And they will be delighted with that. They defended really well, but they didn't offer much going forward. And he obviously came off just after about an hour, 60, 70 minutes, whatever it was, with barely touching the ball. But it happens to strikers sometimes because he himself now striker during his own time. So he knows they go. Say, you know, be every time. Okay, make I give you an example. How many times in the island they come for the Emirates Stadium? The leg no go touch. Obviously, they count how many times the leg touch ball. In the island, so we use because of the maybe the other play Arsenal match and leg touch, but maybe 3 times because say, hey, na shit pack be. No, nah. Some games they did like that. Now what some Arsenal fans no they understand. So Shearer called the talk say it was a tough afternoon for him. We can't judge him yet. He's going to need time to adjust. I think he obviously across the ground, he's really, really quick. Looks really strong and powerful because obviously bullies on Man U defenders now. But he hardly had any touches in the team and around, so he's going to like now just more time. You get when you watch the Talk Sport show, you get because the question was, can Man U take positives from the game? And at some point, they ask about Victor Gyokeres. Okay, what thing you will give Victor Gyokeres? How you will take assess Victor Gyokeres when they play against this Manchester United? Are you happy with Gyokeres? That was the exact question because we were talking about the game. So you can't talk say it is too early because there is no way we want to take access the player. It is too early. Like just one game. So with time, then the guy go adjust. Even though we want making hit the ground running. In fact, I think Alan Pardew was even saying, what's even the vex for this Gyokeres deal? Now the fact say it took too much time for Arsenal to sign him. All those times where they drag, the player for don't join Arsenal pre-season, do pre-season with them, understand them, be fit. So I seen there like this now. He never really did 100% fit, but I think I still want to use the plan. I believe say just the plan they go, you go enter body, just the plan they go. So me I know say if the way we play against Manchester United, we can't play that same way against Leeds. That's when I would say there's a problem. If you play like that against Leeds United, I will believe that there is a problem. But I want to believe we're not going to play that way. Yes, we're going to play that. In fact, against Leeds, you see the Arsenal come alive. Now, away from that, so people like Daniel Sturridge, can they explain how Arsenal fit even gets the best out of Victor Gyokeres and ensure say the guy they score like Erling Haaland? So he can say, I think they need to score different type of goals to take the next step, more penetrative passes in central areas, which in turn give Gyokeres more opportunities to score. I think a lot of the goals he will end up scoring will be like the ones Erling Haaland scores. One touch finishes in the box, poaching in the 6-yard area. I also think he thrives similar to Erling Haaland off those penetrative passes around the box, which gives him the chance to make a burst over a few yards and get his shots off. Now, because even Zubimendi the key to unlocking Gyokeres. Zubimendi go dey to the assistant, and he gets one picture where the likes of Gunner's blog, which is the Arsenal arm of the Athletic, they posted this picture. They come dey analyze say even Gyokeres was getting into very very juicy position, but Arsenal no take advantage because of the final pass from Odegaard. Look at this one now, counter attack. Odegaard hold but 3-on-3. Yet at the end of the day, e no lead to anything. Yet so that final ball, because you know say at the end na new system. We don't play direct like this before. Even get one counter attack or play, we say, Raya, just give ball, you don't need Saka. Oh man, so as we play like this, our attack now don't they fluid for those times so we even venture forward. Yeah, so I think we'll see more of this against Leeds. And if we beat like Leeds, maybe like 3-0, 4-0, it will boost our morale. The more we play, it's just like say we learn on the job. Quite unfortunate. For the season we won with the league, we are learning on the job, trying to practice this new system. Are we going to play woefully in some games? Yes. But will let us end up winning the game? Yes. Because if they say yesterday now, we no can win, we will catch fire. So we'll play rubbish and we lose. But as we play rubbish, we still win. Even though some people are saying, CHUKS, we don't really play rubbish, because Man U come in the attacking way. We will responded defensively. You know, say if you look the formation wey Manchester United play, now defensive formation, no. That they are 3-4-2-1 is collapsing to 5-4-1. Many defenders dey there, but normally then come in a reactive form. They expect say we will go dey proactive, like we dey always try to dominate them with the react, the counter attack. We no gonna give them those chances. Instead, now we come dey react, come put them in a situation whereby then go dey proactive based on say na then dey for home. That's why if you watch that match, Man U no really get much counter attacks like the way then they get before, you get. But everything na tactics. And wetin I learn from this matchup yesterday is that Arsenal can now play in different ways. E get some match wey be say we go play like this, we go set up in a reactive way, we go sacrifice ball possession, say Baba, you carry the ball possession, we no dey use am do anything, you carry am go chop am, you get. We dash you, you get. Anything wey wan happen, make it happen. So I think that is something I noticed that I believe say we don't learn from. For example, look at the match we played last season, where we say Bruno Fernandes scored that Ojoro free kick, where they say they draw the line too far, we go back. Now remember that match? This same Old Trafford last season, we played there, we draw 1-1. Look at the match statistics. Because I even draw close, because I see away. Look at the match statistics. Arsenal 69% possession, Manchester United 31. Look at our shots, about 17 shots. You get. Look at their own 10. We dominated them. Look at ball possession. We dominated them in all ramifications. Did we win? No. If they get the gist now, normally we dey struggle here. Normally, we dey usually struggle for this ground, no matter the form wey Manchester United dey. Now, Manchester United on their best could not beat us on our worst. That should tell you something. That we have a very, very resilient squad. In fact, I was listening to Charles Watt's podcast this morning. Watt's gonna even explain, say, this new system where we dey play, it will expose Arsenal. Playing direct, it will expose us, because in the past, we know they like urgency, slow and steady. We just take our time, so that people no go really counter us. This playing direct, it will make a lot of teams counter us. Yes, but we just see. I believe say with time we will get better with this new system. Now when they complain say we want a direct, free flowing football, it has its own consequences. That is why if you watch wetin Crystal Palace do Liverpool, na through counter attack. You when they go direct, don't pack players go. Counter attack dey wait for you. Now wetin Palace do Liverpool, now wetin look at the Bournemouth now, the first goal wey Semenyo score, no be counter, the square player Semenyo knack am, Van Dijk no see am. Second one too, no be counter. That is what playing direct gives you. You leave your back open. So you need to understand everything. So our own job now is to ensure, say, even though we want to play direct, we must know how we can balance it, so that we don't go there exposed. Just like what Charles Watts they talk now, and I concur to that. But more just watch at it as the final say, then we'll decide how everything will go. Now, away from that, Liverpool now don't set as in the Isaac deadline. They don't clear Newcastle, say they give them until the end of this weekend. If Newcastle no sanction the move, then we'll look elsewhere because they cannot be waiting till eternity. So then we'll look elsewhere. So now Liverpool and Newcastle hand the day because Newcastle said I don't know who they won't even sign again. In fact, nobody hear any news about that. Fabrizio Romano don't talk anything. Nobody is talking about Isaac again. So I want to believe that with time, we will get more information on how this deal will go. Because I'm very, very interested. Now, I got to see Roy Keane, Michael Richards, and Dennis Sturridge where they share their top 5 prediction for the season. Funnily enough, Roy Keane predicts Arsenal will win the league. It came to me as a surprise. Roy Keane said we'll win. Gary Neville said we'll win. Now, make I explain one thing. No be say all these Man U legends want us to win. They get ulterior motive. Because if Liverpool win and Liverpool can't go ahead of Man U in the hierarchy of people don't win the league the most times. So they want to make Arsenal do them so that because their darling club Manchester United cannot do it. So they need somebody else to bell the cats for them. So now the issue be that. So nobody think say, hey, maybe they like Arsenal and lie you. They don't like us. Just like the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And that kind of level we be. So Michael Richards said for him, they see Manchester City winning it, and Sturridge said they see Liverpool winning it and Arsenal coming second. So that we were in this year. Now away from that, Shey you see Kopama, the Chelsea fans, we don't see the no win. Now Chelsea fans the para again. So we thought the money they spend, they no feel win. In fact, I know the funny thing. Pundits now the talk say, hey, you cannot compare Chelsea with Liverpool, with Arsenal, with Manchester United attack. Say Chelsea attack, and but Chelsea spent a lot of money to assemble all this attack. Estival, Benjamin. Estival no fit start. Estival play Manchester. Estival confirm. So yes, this EPA. This is not Brazil. This EPA. EPA no be your mate. No easy for you. Very, very. See what Mbuemo do. Zubimendi when man just start. Give a hand for neck. Give am. Baba fall for ground now. I say confirm. We don't let you know say they know they play. You know La Liga. Gas prepare. Get. Nobody go take it easy with you. So I believe since we use that one, Soji himself say okay, and that's the guy because that you see why I think I don't play Manchester Skelly against Mbuemo because Mbuemo is very, very physical. And he can't be a robot. I don't want the Ulan. That guy jack by you, but nice I go tight, they go find yourself. So that's why I'm putting at least Calafi remain first to reduce the tempo and the energy bar before my Skelly will come inside, come finish everything. So I did very happy with our performances. We really did well. So Kopama, what they tell us the Chelsea fans say, this league that they see, it is a marathon. It is not a sprint, which means many matches today. Although if for prefer say them win, but unfortunately them no win. So people want to bash them. So you say make them calm down. And this Kopama, but there is a compare with Bukayo Saka before. Do you know that since January, then this guy score goal last from open play. Now penalty, just the jet, just the chopper, and your coach being domi. You get the guy know if he score normal again. What's it gonna happen? As you self this year, as me self this year. Now we're going to get the statistics. Say Martin Odegaard has now won as many Premier League games as captain of Arsenal as Patrick Vieira. So they don't win 71 games. I think the major difference we say Vieira still wins some trophies for his own. You get then Odegaard never win like majorly, number winning. So that's just the major difference. But we believe say time with time everywhere goes to. Now this particular image is causing a controversy online. I was watching Damas Gallagher and one Jay Boytroyd who don't play football. So that one said tell Gallagher say, how is this thing not a penalty? Gallagher said no be penalty. He gets say no be penalty. Many people they do the argument now penalty, no be penalty. Now this journalist Dale Johnson of ESPN what they explain say if to say the referee give penalty like he blow the penalty for the challenger William Saliba give him Kunga, say VAR no go overturn him. How did he know that? Say VAR and I call and tell and say we no go overturn him. I don't really know because for me I think it's just speculating. Yes. Because the referee felt it was not sufficient enough. And all the people they took one for this analysis, they need to understand one thing. The referee allowed a lot of physicality to go on in that match. Forget it because it happened for the boxing team. There were some rougher tackles that were more dangerous or more higher than this one. Referee leave and say play on. You know how many times the Jagba has the referee say play on. So because this one enter boxing team, even the Jeboy Trot, Can they put this time say I'm an Arsenal fan, but it's supposed to be a penalty? What about all those tackles where happen where referees play on? Those will not be foul because the analogy when you use. When they talk say you can ask Damagalaga if to say this thing happened outside the box 18, she not be foul. Damagalaga say no be foul, it's not sufficient. It's not foul. With that analogy, I call it challenging logic. Using that type of logic where they use all those ones where happen to us, and all the time they push Bukayo Saka, Baba slides. All the sliding tackle they give, the people say like this, play on. If the Manchester United go blank, what have you got to say about that? I was expecting that, but Gallagher to ask him that too. See, I don't know whether they know. If you observe, if you are a keen observer, you will notice that this match of play yesterday, the referee allowed so much physicality to go on. You don't use cards spoil the game. Even when the match first starts, whether to be many with that. If let's do tackle back, if you call and say, Saliba, call and say, guy, calm down. So, well, everybody get their own opinion. Everybody gets their own mouth on how they see how things they go. Now, away from that, so Declan Rice on Instagram called it say we are not on our best performance, but still it was an opening day win. Say at least just the stats come on you Gunners. So at least that one said it makes sense. Now, Michael Rich has called to tell Arsenal say they go sign Rodrigo after what happened yesterday, because if you say that our left wing, I still think Arsenal are a left winger shot or a left forward shot. Yes, former Manchester City defender who's an Arsenal fan called to explain because they say Arsenal's bench today was so strong with Luis Kelly and Timber coming on. Mikel Arteta can change the fullbacks now and it doesn't affect the team. The quality doesn't go down. This was my first remark when we do the full-time analysis. Say we don't get depth now. Do you know what it means? So if we come out first two fullbacks, will they start? Put another two and the quality remains the same. Like the other two will put today for bench. That first 11, like if we use that start match, nobody will complain. And the depth, as in depth, don't get mad depth. Even no God no day, we don't even notice. Don't get mad depth. I really did very, very happy. So my character said they go sign Rodrigo, so we'll really benefit from Rodrigo coming and that one said day. Now, Arsenal's days unbeaten against the B6. We are 844 days unbeaten against City, 1,078 days unbeaten against United, then 1,191 days Tottenham Hotspur, 1,250 days Liverpool, 1,456 days. Now all this is divided by 356. I mean 365. I think 356. 365 days. We can't know how many years we don't play before then. These teams beat us. Some not 2 years, some not 3. So if you divide, I think we enter 4 by mistake. So that was the day. Now I saw this image this morning. I found the one that said, "Is this true?" And truly, not true. The better is asthmatic because after the game when you play, Baba when they use their inhaler. So how can they say, how did that come to the play? Because I was thinking not supposed to allow somebody like this, but I don't know, Sha. I didn't know how in doctor take the advice. Like I was surprised. I don't know whether they are aware. Say Ability is an asthmatic patient. In fact, when I come to do research, I come to find out even David Beckham was an asthmatic patient. But you still ride and play so many games. Yeah, so that one said the now Odegaard can hit back at Tony Adams. Not really a hit, but he gonna explain something that some people no go know. So Odegaard can explain. So when it comes to waiting Tony Adams talk, not be saying now only him. You do the talking. Say even for dressing room, Declan Rice, other people, everybody they talk. Yes, you know, saying now only him they talk. I think before the game, just on the pitch, I do a little team talk, and inside the dressing room we have different people talking. It's not just me. There's a lot of people sharing the responsibility, and the manager does a lot as well. It's a shared thing. It's not just me all the time. For those who they say maybe they come out of the guard, say maybe they put Declan Rice. So I think a very good explanation with that. So let's Sleeping Dogs lie and proceed. Now let's bring you a message from Mobile World Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80646422 34, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the day, now the fact that Alan Shearer, Alan Padu, Ali McCoy, Gary Lineker, all these pundits are saying it's too early to judge the Gyokeres. Give him time and it's going to explode. So with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call you and that come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day and get out. All right, guys. Choose.